Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate y'all being here. And today is Get Ready With Me Wednesday. Stick around. Let's see what we're getting into today. All right, I did my base because I've been using the same, the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation I've been using, and I always use my Complex Culture. Recently, that's what I've been using for my base. So I got that all done. I did use my, where did it go? My Keys Soul Care Brow Gel stuff. I put that on. And now I'm using the Feather Effect Brow Pen from ColourPop that I got in my Bizy Beauty Customs PR box, and this is light brown. I'm just getting ready for work this morning, and this is one of the last days for makeup for me, today and tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day I get to wear makeup for about 10 to 11 days. I'm gonna try and not wear it for as long as possible. I'm not even going to pack makeup with me when I go visit my dad. I'm just going to take my skincare and that's it. Because I'm not going to be able to wear it anyway. I won't be able to wear it till after I get back from my dad's. So, it'll actually be kind of nice to not have to worry about, like, not that I have to worry about getting ready. Because I actually enjoy wearing makeup, but I mean, it'll just be nice to just hang out, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm explaining that right. Just be in the moment, not worry about getting ready, just hang out with my dad and do our thing. I'm just kind of feathering this into my brows. I don't know if this is looking like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm trying to make the bottom part like as I did this brow, because I didn't want to keep you guys forever, because doing my brows like takes forever, obviously. But I'm trying to get the bottom part like straight, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to make sure that like I get the, I don't know. I'm trying though, I'm trying. I don't think this one looks too bad though. Like, what do you guys think? There's like little pieces. I kind of like it actually. Trying to get both of them exactly the same is like damn near impossible though. How's that look, guys? How's that look? I don't know. I think it looks alright. Is that like, did I just get, oh my gosh. No, that's just, I need to get my brows waxed again, but that's probably going to be a while before I do that. So I'm going to have to pluck for now to try and just keep it looking at least a little bit decent. Ah, no. I just pulled on my lid because everything is so loose. I wish I would have had them do my upper lid too. Now that I'm seeing it, you know, I'm wishing that I would have, at my consultation, like when I first went in to talk to them about getting my eyes done, I wish I would have said something about my lids too. But oh well, maybe in the future I'll be able to get my upper lids done as well. And that way I can kind of see how like this surgery goes and how I heal and everything, and see if it's something I want to put myself through again. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if the bottom or the upper would be easier or harder. I would think the upper would be harder, but I could be wrong. All right, now I'm going to use my new e.l.f. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer and see how this works with my shadows. Oh, it's got a little doe foot applicator. I'm not even sure what, does this have a shade on it? transparent sheer. All right. That doesn't really look transparent to me, but okay. We'll see how it works with the shadow. That's the most important part, right? So I was talking to somebody the other day about, like, I have a real issue with people that are late. Like, it drives me crazy. Once in a while, you know, you hit some traffic, whatever, fine, you're late. But when it's something that is like an everyday basis thing, like always, like my sister that passed away, Missy, she was always late. Always late. It drove me crazy. Especially, like, you know, if it was one time, that's one thing. You know, like something happened, you forgot your keys, you had to run back to the house, or there's traffic, whatever, you're late. Fine, you know, no big deal. But my sister was late habitually, and it drove me crazy. Like, you know that you have to be somewhere at a certain time. So I think I'm gonna have to wait till I do my eyes, and then I can fix up the brow right there. But like with bowling, we were on a bowling league, me, my ex-husband, my sister, and her husband at the time. I am going to use my new Alter Ego palettes, and I think I'm going to use them together to do my eye look. I was going to use these today, but I'm just not sure how they're going to look, and so I don't want to use the bronzing drops. But anyways, we were on a bowling league together, and we were consistently waiting for her and her husband to get there. And like, they would come in, because like when you're on a bowling league, you get there and you get to practice. Okay, I'm going into Mystique, and I'm using Untamed, which is a pink shade. And I'm just going to tap that in the crease here. But when you're on a bowling league, you get like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes of warm-ups. So before everything starts. So if the bowling starts at 6 o'clock, they'll turn the lanes on for practice at like 5:30. So you got like some time to warm up and get ready. Because lots of times, especially for me, I need to get a little practice in, and then like my game starts to get better. And then by the third game, I'm back to not doing so good no more, you know? So, but she was always late, and it drove me crazy. So it's just a thing for me. Like with everything, I cannot stand it when people are late. I just can't. With work, with, you know, if we're going on a date, if we're meeting up, like I don't like it when people are late. It drives me crazy. And when people do it habitually all the time, it's even worse, because it's like, for me, it's a disrespect. It really is. And like at work, you know, when it comes to your job, it's kind of like you don't appreciate the job that you are given. And like some people, I don't know, it drives me crazy. And I try really hard not to be like judgy, but you know what time you have to work, or what time you have to be to dinner, or whatever. So why don't you leave a little bit early and get there when you're supposed to? You know what I mean? Like it just, it gets under my skin. I'm going to go into Flora in the Mystique palette, and I'm going to use this. What kind of brush is this? A BMX 420 detail brush. I'm not sure what that is right there. I don't know if, is that the brand, or is it, I don't know. Anyways, we're going to set this color down here on the outer V. But it gets under my skin, and I try not to be like super judgy or whatever, but like when people do it all the time and they're doing it on purpose, and you know they're doing it on purpose, like it just bugs me. It really, really bugs me. And I'm trying to just let it go, but like it's hard because like you should have a little respect for the person that you're meeting, for the person that you're relieving. You know what I mean? Like it's not just about you. It's, you have to understand there's other people involved. You know what I mean? So like it's just, I don't know, I find it very disrespectful, and like I just can't let it go. And then another thing is like, so like I don't always agree with things, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to policies and procedures and stuff like that, with anything, I don't always agree, but like if it comes to my job, like that's what I'm getting paid to do. So I might have a little like tissy fit about it for a little bit, but then I get over it and then it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I might vent my opinion, but then it's like, okay, that's the way it is. I'll let it go, and that's the way it is. You know what I mean? But then there's some people that consistently, no matter what, want to argue because they don't agree with it, and they're just gonna like, and like there's no winning. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, they're always gonna come back at you. No matter what. Like you could say with 100% authority, yes, this is how it is. The sky is freaking blue, and they will say green until the day they die. Because they're just, they have an issue with authority or whatever, and it drives me crazy, man. And then, like, I had this one person one time, they were like, I know you don't like me. No, it has nothing to do with me not liking you. It has the fact that because it wasn't that I disliked this person. I just have a problem with the fact that they're constantly like an argumentative person. You know what I mean? And like they will, it's like your kid, how they'll try and just irritate the crap out of you until they get their way, and they're just going to keep at it and keep at it and keep at it. And you know what I mean? Like, it's just insane. When it comes to your job, that's your job. You're getting a paycheck to do what they tell you to do. So just freaking do it, and don't, like, nothing you say or do is going to change, because this is about how they want things done, not you. If you want to do things your way, then get your own damn business and do things your own way, and see how, you know, successful you are being that type of person. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. What shade do I want to use? I think I might go into the Dream Gaze palette and use Wish. I think we're going to try Wish. I got both these palettes. Did I tell you I got both these palettes in Bizy Beauty Customs? My PR box, Alter Ego. It's a brand I've been wanting to try. But there's just so much makeup out there in the world, and so little time. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know. It just bugs me. It just bugs me. You know? It is the way it is. Like the place I work, they've been open for like, I don't know, over 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Like a long freaking time they've been open. And like a lot of places like where I work, they have strict policies and procedures. And the reason they have strict policies and procedures is because they deal with a lot of money. You know what I mean? They have to, especially if you're working in, you know, certain departments where you're working around money and stuff like that. Like, you have to be strict. That's probably why they have such a strict background check when you get the job there, because, you know, it's a lot of responsibility to handle, like, anywhere, even in a bank. You know what I mean? When you're in a bank, I'm sure they have certain policies and procedures that you have to follow, because you're in a bank working around finances, around other people's money. You know what I mean? Like, hello. And when you get your gaming license, there's like an extensive background check that they do. And they've had these policies and procedures in place for, you know, a long time. It's just like when it comes to like having an HR department for like, to make sure that everything is handled properly. You know what I mean? Like there's no favoritism and people aren't like, you know, treating people a certain way just because they don't like them, or treating certain people a certain way because they do like them. You know what I mean? Like favoritism and stuff like that. But they have like attendance policies to follow to make sure that people don't, you know, take advantage of certain things, because people do. And it's like, people, well, that's not me. Nobody's saying it's you. Nobody's saying it's you. But it doesn't matter. It has to be fair across the board. And I would be doing exactly what I'm not supposed to do if I was to let you get away with it, but nobody else. Well, nobody else has to know. Well, I know. And that's what's important. And I can't do that. Like, I can't, like, in good conscience, like, make an exception for one person and not somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, and when it comes to certain things, like, if it gets really bad where somebody's just, like, hounding me, I'm like, I'll get my senior manager. I would get my senior manager, you know what I mean, to handle it. Because, like, there's only so many ways that you can explain something to somebody, and if they're not going to understand, they're just not going to understand. And so it's like, I'm just trying, like, you're just trying to do your job. You know what I mean? Like, you're just trying to do your job. I think that looks really pretty. Is that even? No, because my eyes aren't freaking even. You know what I mean? Like, the joys of aging. It's so amazing. This one needs to come up just a little bit more. I swear I just heard something. I think that kind of... What the heck was that? See, like... See how it's like all wrinkly right there? I just want it to be more up. Damn it. I'm really starting to get nervous about my surgery, guys. I really am. I know, like, I don't know why I do this to myself. Like, I just get all freaked out, you know? Like, I'm like, I keep thinking my healing's gonna be worse than anybody else's, and I really hope it's not. And I know people, you're the one that chose to do it. You're right, I did, because I'm hoping in the long run it's gonna be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, to get rid of this. I hate it. It drives me crazy. And every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, I just want it to look the way that I imagine in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I just want it to look the way that I imagine in my head. That's the thing that I'm scared about the most, is it's not gonna be like how I envision it, you know? I think I'm gonna take, what did that... I'm going to take this Michaela Glam Light brush, and I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go into Azure, which is blue. That's got to be Spanish for blue, right? Azure? Maybe I'm wrong. And I'm just going to tap that right here as a liner. But by the time this video goes up, it'll have been, I think, I don't know, three, almost 4 weeks since my procedure. So we'll see how things are looking at that time. And hopefully I'll be, well, I definitely should be back to work by then. But I do bruise really easily, and that's something that concerns me too. You know, like I could just like bump into something and it not even be like that hard, and I'll have a freaking bruise. And half the time I'll see bruises on me and I don't even remember how I got it. So I obviously didn't like hit myself too hard. You know, I must have just bumped into something at some point and it caused a bruise. You know what I mean? Like, so I bruise pretty easily. So that makes me really nervous. And I do know your face is like, especially here, like would be a super sensitive place to be messing with. But I gotta trust my doctor. I mean, he really is like, and I went and read some reviews too. And there was only, I think out of all the reviews I read, there was only one negative review, and it was a different doctor and a different procedure. So, hopefully all the reviews I read about the doctor that's doing my procedure were all good. And mostly all the other ones were good too for the other doctors. Like I said, it was only one bad review for one of the other doctors, and to be honest, I don't even know if that doctor is still at that location. So does that look all right? I kind of like that. All right, let's put some GRWM mascara on, and then I'm probably going to get off, do the rest of my makeup, because I don't think I have anything new to use except for my e.l.f. lippy, and I also have my new Ofra highlighter, which I got in Bizy Beauty Customs, that I do not have that specific one. This is a glazed donut. I do not have the glazed donut. I have like 4 other Ofra highlighters, and the glazed donut was not one of them. So I'm excited to have it, and I did use it yesterday, and I really like it. It's a beautiful highlighter, but like, was there any doubt? It's Ofra. Like, come on, guys. We all know Ofra has amazing, amazing highlighters. I think they have pretty good eyeshadow too. I have like maybe three or 4 of their eyeshadow palettes, and I really like them personally. But, you know, everybody's different. Just because I like it doesn't mean you're going to like it, and just because you like it doesn't mean I'm going to like it. You know what I mean? We all have our preferences, and, you know, I know people would probably look at me and say, you like everything you use. Somebody's hauling butt. And for the most part, I do. You know what I mean? And even if I don't like it, I figure out how to make it work for me. You know what I mean? Like, even if I've got to work a little bit harder, I just don't mind that, because I enjoy the process of doing my makeup in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. This is like my zen time. Like, I'm just kind of taking my time. Like, right now it's starting to get a little bit later, so I really do need to get off and put the rest of this together, and then I'll come back. We'll do the e.l.f. Michaela lippy together, and we will do some highlighter. I might already have my lower lash line done, but we'll see. So stick around. I'll be back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. I did my lower lash line. I just used the Flora that I used up here to do the lower lash line. Now we're going to go into the glazed donut from Ofra that I got in Bizy Beauty Customs PR box. And I think I'm going to use a sponge tip applicator. We're going to just tap in here, tap it off a little bit, and I'm just going to put that on the inner corner here. That's so pretty. So pretty. I love it. And then I'll use it on my brow bone as well. I like to use highlighter like on a fluffy brush to highlight my brow bone while I'm blending out. You'll see. I'll show you when I get to that. And then we can do the lippy. And I'll show you the shades that I used on my eyes. This is so pretty. I'm just trying to, I'm like concentrating. Make sure you get it completely even. Is that even? I don't think so. But I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. How's that look? Ooh, that's pretty. It's so pretty. All right, now for my brow bone, I usually use this brush all the time for my brow bone. And I just tap in, tap it off, and then I just kind of windshield wiper motions up here. I've been hearing a lot about not using windshield wiper motions like in here, especially when you have aged lids, because it, oh, I need to peel that off. Oh, where's that? I don't know how to, oh, there it is. There it is. Ah, satisfying. Now I can use this mirror. About not using windshield wipers on aging lids because you're just moving it around. So it's better to tap on the like eyeshadow, but up here, it's not like loose skin. You know what I'm saying? So up here, I like to use the windshield wiper motions to kind of like blend the shade. I don't know. Can you see the difference between this side and this side? This side's more like blended. You know what I mean? Let's dip in, get a little bit more, and we'll do this side. I really think it works well. I think maybe my other highlighter works better for this than this one does, but I could be wrong. I think it looks okay. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I've been told a lot of people like pink on me, so that doesn't look too bad, right? And then if I take too much of the shade away, I can always go back in with the brush that I was using for the pink and just kind of dip in a little bit and just kind of put a little bit more back in there where I might have blended it away. I just want it to be blended, that's all, you know what I mean? That doesn't look too bad, right? I think it looks all right. I'm happy with it. All right, let's see. Do I need to do anything else on the eyes or the face? I used my Real Her Bronze Beauty bronzer. That's what that looks like. Dun, 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 dun. I used my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus Ink black liner to tightline. Where's my... I used my Avon liner. This is Sky Blue for the waterline. For blush, Ofra. And this is All You Need Is Love. I really like this blusher. I told you what I use for foundation and concealer. The GRWM for the lashes. For primer today, I used my Milk Makeup. This is Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. So I used that for, because I don't know, it's not like super matte. Like I still kind of feel like I got a little bit of a glow, right? I think I need to tap that down a little bit. Kind of try and blend all this together. I really like that. Like, I think it looks nice, you guys. I think it looks nice. But let's get into the e.l.f. Michaela lippy set and see if this is all it's cracked up to be, or all it's hyped up to be, I should say. All right, here's the liner. Cream Glide Lip Liner. Till Death Do Us Part. Does it say pot? No, it says part. No, it says pot. P-A-H-T. All right, so let's give this a whirl. It does feel nice. It's gliding on pretty good. I don't feel it tugging or anything like that, so that's a good sign, right? I'm not like always like a nude lip girl. I mean, well, I guess, I don't know. I guess it just depends. You know what I mean? Like, I'll try different lipsticks, and some look really great, and some I'm like, eh, that one's not the best. That's not bad, right? Put that back in there. And this is sold out now. It took a, they must have produced more than they did the first time, because this lasted a little bit longer. I think it took I don't know how many hours. Like the first time that they had this, it sold out in like 18 minutes. But this time it was like hours before it sold out. So oh, that's not bad. Oh, that's pretty. Is it revolutionary? No. But it is pretty. The packaging is super cute. The lipstick is magnetic. I'm gonna add a little bit more there. And then should I put a gloss on? I think it's pretty. Yeah, I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Let's try this Huda Beauty Silk Balm Rose Quartz Lip Gloss. Bizy Beauty Customs. I can't remember what month I got this one. Probably June? Maybe? Ooh, that looks nice. Tap, tap, tap. All right, now let's get a little bit of setting spray. Should we use Lorella, Tarte, ZC, or for something? I can't read it because it's wearing off. Let's use the Tarte Miracle Mist setting spray. Shake it up. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Oh, that feels good. I'm going to put the Lippy Kit back in its super cool box, because I do think that the packaging is super cute, guys. I really do. So I think I'm going to keep it in there. I mean, it's not bad. If you're a, you know, a neutral lip girl like Michaela is, which sometimes I am. Sometimes I like darker lips. I mean, I guess more recently I'm more geared towards the like natural neutral lips with a little bit of gloss, you know? So I think it looks nice. I did also take a little bit of the Believe Beauty tinted brow gel and kind of went over. I think they don't look bad. Today is a good brow day. All right, with that being said, we're done. The look is final. What do we think? I'm digging these Alter Ego palettes. I think they're really pretty. I think the pigment's good. I mean, what can I say? So in this is the Mystique one. I used this shade to set down the primer. And then I used this shade in the crease and on the outer V. I used this shade to kind of line my upper lid and kind of brought it out here a little bit. I also used this pink on the lower lash line. And then in the Dream Gaze palette, the shade that I used on my lid is this one right here. Should we put a little highlighter on? Let's use the Cupcake. Let's use the Cupcake. Where's my little, here we go. I'm gonna use this brush right here. And I'm just gonna, kind of scoop. I'm gonna put a little bit right there. Just kind of sloop. Put a little bit right there. Down the nose. There we go. I think it looks really pretty, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now I gotta finish getting ready for work. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And let me know down in the comments what you think of the look. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff as well as a lot of other things, I hope you'll join Nene's Glam Squad. Join the family. Join the club. It's completely free. Just go down below, hit the subscribe button. Turn the notification bell up to all. That way, hopefully, you'll get notified anytime I make a new upload. Give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Say hi. Let me know that you stopped by. I hope you all have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Take care, stay safe, and I hope I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.